It's just living life.
With Blade.
And Ricky.
What's going on?
How's your day going, Ricky?
All right, all right. You know how it is. Every day, shitty, shitty, shitty.
What'd you get into today?
Man, I got stuck in the snow today, man.
Really?
Yeah, you know, I got me a little Volkswagen, 4-wheel drive.
That four-wheel drive ain't doing you no good, is it?
Hell nah.
Oh my God, man. What is it? Man, that snow's still sticking, huh?
It's deep. It's deep at my house. They ain't coming shovel me out.
They're just driving out.
I live in a dead end. I don't even see no cars or dump trucks where I'm at.
Man, I mean, out from my own driveway.
I went to go buy a shovel, man. Then everybody that bought shovels.
Really?
There wasn't no. I went to like 2 different Home Depots, Lowe's, everything looking for a shovel.
That was crazy.
It sold out on them.
It was right before the storm started. I went to the store. Oh, when was it? That Friday. Or no, Saturday.
Yeah.
Right before the snow started. No, it was Friday.
It started snowing Saturday night.
Right. So it was Friday when I went to the store, and like everything was gone.
Oh man, listen, that's when we had tacos. I went over there. The line was all the way back by the milk. And I'm like, man, you motherfuckers act like the world's about to end. It's just snowing like, and there was nothing there, man. Sitting there like getting milk and toilet paper.
Toilet paper. What is that? Everybody's go-to.
It's just
It's the toilet.
It's a scheme, man. They make you paranoid. They make you to sell more shit. That's all.
Oh no,
It's a panic.
that's a good marketing strategy.
It should have happened.
Yeah, I guess I'll listen to the podcast. You're all gonna fucking die.
Sound that light whip, man.
Yeah, give us a like and share.
You know, smash that like I come smash your mom.
All right, man. We're gonna get into this. Me and Ricky, we were talking. We had some good points, and we were reading the comments there in our last episode. There's a lot of questions about the hospital. After he got shot, he was transported to Grant.
No, what's Doctors? Right. What's that one down there in the bottoms down there? What's that?
Doctor's West, right?
Where in the bottoms right there? What is Drive Carnival? No, more Carnival West down there in the bottoms. That's where,
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah, they shot me there. That's where that was right there.
They shut that one down, didn't they?
They tore it down, but that's where they got because I was right there on Hague and I was on the hilltop right there, so they just shot me there instead of shooting me to West Broad. You know what I mean? They thought it was
Was that trailer park the one right there off Sullivan, Old Sullivan?
No, that's the trailer right there. Not Grandview, but Valley View and Headache right there.
Oh, okay.
Right there. Yep.
Oh man, there's some comments that wanted to know what happened to you after that. So you got shot. You're shot up. Your dad comes before the police. You're laying there. You're tying yourself up, stuffing yourself, right?
Yeah.
Stopping the bleeding. EMS finally arrives, and they're taking you to the hospital. And it sounds like you're going to Mount Carmel.
Yeah, I went to Mount Carmel West.
And how was that going in? Do you remember any of that?
I remember pulling me out the ambulance, and then everybody was there asking me what's going on. Everybody screaming at me.
Yeah.
Asking me what's going on. You know, what happened? I'm like, well, shit, if
I did, everything was already screaming at you.
it was, you know, like my family, friends, everybody asking what's going on. I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm shot and bleeding. Got to get everybody's rushing the ambulance and shit, trying to see what's going on.
Right.
They're trying to get me in there. It's so much bullshit going on. And I'm like, man, let them get me in here. You know what I mean? They're trying to stop me to get into the hospital. So they finally get me into the door.
They rush you right in emergency surgery?
Yeah, they run me in there and shit. They got me, you know, and it's so crazy with you. I'm laying there and there's bad little nurses, you know, my little dick, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? No one's trying to hide my dick. They sticking the tube in my shit. I'm like, damn, at least let me chub up a little bit. You know what I mean? It's a little cold.
It was in December.
So yeah,
it's a little cold, nurse. Don't mind you. Don't mind me, please.
But they're sticking all that shit in me. What hurt the most is the fucking thing where I had blood on my lungs.
Oh, so with a tube in you.
Yeah, they put tube, man. That shit hurt.
Between the ribs.
They cut. He was like, this is gonna hurt a little bit, like pinch. And they cut me and put that. It was a tube, man. It was like a fucking radiator tube, man. It was huge.
Yeah.
And like, cause you know,
It's about a 3/8. Yeah, because they cut between your rib there and jam it in there.
And I started feeling better. It was draining all that blood. I saw it draining. They're poking me and sticking me with everything and trying to ask me questions. And then
it's crazy that you remember all that.
Like I'm in and out. Like, you know what I mean? They're trying to ask me shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, just come on, let me get, you know what I mean? Like, And then finally I fall out, boom, and I just remember waking up in the hospital
You woke up in your room?
yeah, in the room, and, that's when everybody's like, "Man, what's" like, talking to me, and
The crazy part is, like, what you and I were talking about, that you didn't even know your foot was gone.
nah, hell no, I knew I was shot in the foot and the leg.
Yeah.
I didn't know they blew my
And your finger was hanging off.
yeah, blew my it shot my finger, they saved my finger, and it was just dangling there by a piece of skin, you know what I
Wow.
mean? But they put a rod and shit, they fixed it over there.
Yeah.
But, they tried to fix my toe well, they coulda fixed my toes, but they made the decision, the
Who made the decision?
mom and pops.
Yeah, and why did they make the decision to
Well,
amputate?
'cause they had me under where I was under,
Yeah.
I was doing the surgery. He came and told them like, "Hey, we got 2 options, we can try to save him, and this'll happen, he can get infection, they can get cut off."
Gangrene things.
Yeah. Or we could just cut him off and not do that. And they was thinking about, the gangrene set, then they started
Yeah.
cutting my leg and all that. But I'd rather try to keep my toes first and then cut my, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that would have been a better option, but they made the decision for me. It is what it is, and I wasn't happy with it, but I'm here.
Yeah. And the crazy part is you told me you didn't even know your foot was gone after you woke up because it felt like you could move your toes.
Yeah, yeah, I was sitting there, my foot looked like, well, I'm laid up, I'm got my foot propped up, and it looks like a Q-tip. And I'm looking like, damn, and they're all talking. And they're trying to keep my mind off because I keep saying like how my foot looks. And they're like, man, you won't be disappointed, you know what I mean? Yeah. Then they started rapping and I see it. I was like, oh man. I was I was devastated, man.
Wow.
I made everybody leave. I was like, man, you know what I mean? I was angry.
I'm sure you was because you just lost a part of yourself.
Well, yeah, hell yeah, I was angry. Plus, just all the drugs and shit they put me on,
Yeah.
and all that shit, man. Waking up for all that poking on me and sticking on me and shit. So I was just,
Well, that, and I mean, I mean, you had a lot of emotions flowing through you. You just got shot.
yeah. Especially a blood transfusion. It gave me some blood too, because I lost a lot of blood.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Also, I had a colostomy bag for over a year.
Damn. Why?
Well, I lost half of my colon and shit.
Wow.
Yeah, fucked my colon and shit up. So it was like they took a lot of it out.
Did they take a lot of, like, intestines too, or just
Yeah, like whatever was in there, they said it might be too short to connect. So I might have had, I was thinking they said I might have it for the rest of my life.
thank God.
Yeah, man, that shit, whew, it was a headache. It was crazy, man.
I seen a Johnny.
Sitting in the bag, bro, and looking at it.
Man, there's a guy I was watching online, and he had to wake up like 3 or 4 times a night to, like, open it and drain it and stuff because it'd build with gas.
Burpee, yeah, because I got, well, another thing is too, it was just, man, it was weird having it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it just has it hanging off of his stomach, wasn't it?
Yeah, but sometimes, like in the sleep, like you said,
Yeah.
it would fall off. Like for me rolling around and stuff. Sometimes it'll bust open and get all over me and my clothes, the bed.
Oh my God.
So yeah, so I had to figure out how to sleep. I used to just sleep upwards instead of on my side and shit. Cause be rolling around, it would just roll off sometimes.
When did you finally get that taken off?
Uh, Like I said, I had it like a year, maybe a little over a year.
Would you have to go under another surgery for them to reattach? Oh my God.
Yeah, they had to go back, and before he did it, he told me that my colon might not be long enough to attach.
So they didn't even know before going into surgery?
He just said they took so much, it might not be long enough. So he said, if we go in and do it and you wake up and it's still there, that means that it wasn't long enough.
Wow.
And I was like, damn.
So how'd you feel when you woke up and it was like, it's gone?
I saw it going. I was like, phew, it was a relief.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then I had to stay for a couple days, or I think it was a couple days. I had to take a normal shit,
Yeah.
comes out the back. And I was good, man. I was happy.
Man, I'd have been happy to wipe my ass.
Cause I was white, in the front, all that. You can see everything and just the smell of it, man.
Yeah.
Man, just like sometimes if you don't burp it,
Mm-hmm.
it was crazy, man.
I've seen where they blow up.
Yeah, it just gets real big from the gas, but you just take the clip off and burp it,
Yeah.
like just let the air out of it. It's like farting. It was just farting into a bag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stinking ass shit.
Talk about a fart bomb.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, you could lit somebody up.
yeah, it definitely stunk. I was in bad shape, man, for real.
Yeah.
But I was in and out of the hospital I was only in there for like a week.
A week?
Yeah, I was trying to leave.
Why are you trying to leave?
man, I just wanted to leave, man. I just felt paranoid. I felt like
Oh, you tired of
come
it?
there and kill me
Yeah.
there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was worried, like, tell him, "Stay by the door, don't," you know what I mean? I was trying to have people, stay, watch the door.
Busted up for you.
Yeah, make sure, people was calling to check on me. They was telling me that I wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we ain't got him here, cause they be scared that people will call to check to see if he there, cause they'll try to come and kill your ass, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what people do, you know what I mean?
Right.
They just said I wasn't there, and I was just so worried about that shit.
Yeah. That's insane.
So that, you got me stressed out with all that, my foot going.
How was it coming home out of the hospital?
Man,
How'd you cope with that?
paranoid, man.
Really?
Hell yeah, I was scared. I was scared to even leave the hospital.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Like walking out?
Yeah. I got in the car. They wheelchaired me to the car,
Yeah.
and I got home and I shut all the blinds. I was paranoid.
When you didn't want nobody to see you.
Nah, I was paranoid for a while, man. Like, I was scared.
Wow.
Looking out the windows, every little thing I hear, like,
Well, that's
you know what I mean?
understandable.
So,
That's understandable. So you didn't go back to your home out of the trailer?
nah, I sold that joker.
Did you?
Sold them. Yeah, I had like
What,
four.
like the first day out of the hospital, did you sell it?
No, I had my brother do it while I was locked up. He did. He ended up selling it. I ended up,
Oh, while you were in the hospital, he sold them?
yeah, but sold it.
And you bought all three?
Oh, there was four of them.
Or four?
Four of them, yeah. Sold all of them.
That's crazy. Did you ever go back? Did you ever go back and just drive around there, just see?
Yeah, I went over there. It took me a while, but I went over there just to look and see how shit played out, where they stood at, and
It was you trying to put it together in your own head?
yeah, it was. I mean, when I pulled up, like I said, it was dark as hell over here. There wasn't no lights, no street lights, nothing.
Yeah.
So, I went over there in the daytime and looked at it. It brought back so many memories. When I got there, it was like, man, reliving a nightmare.
Man, I can only imagine. Was it playing through your head the whole scenario again?
Yeah, I was scared, man. Like, it traumatized me. I was like, man, I gotta go. I can't be here.
When you visited that site, did you have flashbacks or anything like that?
Oh yeah, as soon as
Like noises instantly hit you?
every little thing bothered me. Anything that dropped, like anything like a gunshot,
Right.
I was nervous. I was panicking.
Why did you feel like you needed to go back to where you got shot?
I just wanted to relive it to see if I missed anything, or
Right.
just to try to replay it back in my head.
It's like one of I mean, I agree with you. I would have done the same thing because I would have wanna known, like, where was he standing? That I didn't see him when I pulled up.
Right.
What didn't I pay attention to? I would really wanna know, but that had to be crippling. Like you said, it was like a nightmare you're reliving, and I can only imagine.
Well, what I did when I first pulled in, I looked straight at the bushes because that's where they was at.
Really?
Yeah, like you can't see him at night because it's dark over here, like I said.
Yeah, you said no streetlights, no nothing. The only thing that was on
Well, people had their porch lights and
right, the porch
you
light.
can't really. It's so dark.
It doesn't illuminate the bushes.
Nah,
It's just the porch.
soon as you pull in there in the daytime, you can see like the bushes are big enough for where they was hiding at.
Right. Just like at the front of the trailers there.
Yeah, well, mine was really at the front, like the second one to the front when you pull in.
Oh, okay.
So
So does they come from like the trailer across the street from your trailer? Them bushes there?
not, well, yeah, across street. Like when
Okay.
I pull in, like you pull in on the main road, and
So you come in at a right, I'm assuming?
yeah,
And they came out at the left because they shot you on the driver's side.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man, I can only imagine
Yeah,
going back there.
man. As soon as I got there, I don't know, it just got real clammy, like
Did it get hard to breathe and
kind of, man. I just didn't want to be there, man. You know what I mean?
you the area?
Started seeing the old lady. The old lady came out next door,
Yeah.
talked to me and stuff. I was real short with her and left. You know what I mean?
Right. It wasn't very, very long.
No, I just wanted to see how everything was because I saw pictures and then on the news and shit. So,
Right.
after I got out the hospital and shit,
What was the news saying at the time when they were reporting on this? Because you said the cops treated you like shit. I mean, how did they depict you? Like, how did they image you?
man, on the news they said I was a drug dealer, thief. You know what I mean? So basically a piece of shit. You
Well,
know what I mean? Like, oh, like they just ran through my criminal history.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just my
They
past.
didn't see you as a human, they just looked at your past, called it done.
Well, not yeah, they did. That's how they did it. You know what I mean? So they ran my background. They're like, okay, well, he's a piece of shit drug dealer, so let's just shit on him.
This is just another
Yeah, another drug deal bad.
drug deal gone wrong. Some man gets shot, gets robbed.
So that's how they hit me, and I was like, dang,
And that wasn't even the case.
nah, hell nah.
That wasn't even the case. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a straight up robbery.
The cops came like that. Two detectives came, little weird little trench coats, shot ya.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, I know, motherfucker. You know what I mean? But
I mean, they knew who you were,
yeah,
but and they knew what you're about. So do you think they took you serious?
nah,
Or do you
they
think
wanted me to die, man.
yeah,
They didn't give a fuck. They came in, was like, "Oh, do you know who shot you?" I'm like, "Nah." They're like, "Oh, okay," some dumbass questions, and left. And I've never heard from them ever. It's been 20 years, bro, and I've never heard nothing after that. They came and I was like, "Man, I don't know who shot me." Okay, have a nice day. And that was it. I've never heard nothing else. If I'd have been a regular civilian,
yeah,
the motherfucker work there 9 to 5 type motherfucker, they would have got on the bottom. They would have got to the bottom of that shit.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like on some Magnum PI.
The crazy part is you know who did it.
Yeah, I think I know who did it.
You think you know who did it,
Yeah.
and the cops just they swept it under the rug.
Well, I didn't tell him who I think did it anyways, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but they didn't actively go out and
They
and
didn't.
investigate.
Nah, hell no. Like I said, they just came in their little trench coats, like, "Hey, what's going on? Who?" Wrote a couple things down there. I was like, "Yeah, they was in black. They was all in black. They shot me and took off. That was it." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that was it. Like I said, I haven't heard. It's been 20 years, man. I ain't heard nothing. Damn. So like I said, if I was a regular person, that shit would have been. They would have done got to the bottom of it.
right. That's he would have.
But I was like I said, man. I was running the streets. I was doing what I was doing, so they didn't give a fuck about. You know what I mean?
Damn, that's crazy, man. They didn't even.
They didn't investigate at all.
Wow. So did they question you only with that one time?
Yeah,
That was
the
it. They
detective
never
came
came to your house or anything over to your
to the hospital that one time, and that was it. But I was trying, like I said, I was trying to leave,
yeah,
and the doctor told me I shouldn't leave. You know what I mean?
yeah.
He didn't tell me because a lot of people after people left.
Mhm.
He told me that the feds, or the U.S. Marshals, was there to try to arrest me.
That was my next question because you told me yeah.
It was there.
Let's talk about that. That's when you first found out, right after you get shot, you found out that there was a federal indictment against you
Yeah, because the
because the feds came to the hospital looking for you.
they was there to arrest me and my brother.
Wow.
So and luckily my brother wasn't there because they would have got him. If Jim would have been there, he just left like 20 minutes before they got there.
Really?
Yeah, so they was there and they told the doctor like they talked to the
Yeah.
doctor and asked like, hey, is he good enough to leave the hospital?
Can he go to county?
And the doctor was like, nah, hell nah. He got his foot's, you know what I mean? He got holes all in him. He can't leave. And so that's what saved me from them arresting me that day.
Right.
So I got out of hospital like a week and a half later. I didn't hear nothing else. I was out to after New Year's.
Did you think they had a case on here, or were you assuming they were
I
like?
mean, if they're there to arrest me, then yeah, they got stuff on.
I mean, what was you thinking at the time? Why were they there? Was there like a
All
thousand?
because me selling drugs was got her there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's the only way they could be there for
Yeah.
me. So
I mean, you didn't think it was because your own brother is what I'm saying.
hell no, I thought they was there for me on my own case. But come to find out, it was over Jimmy's bullshit because he drove my car, like I said, to meet old dude, that informant dude, Cooper.
Oh yeah.
So
So you yeah, that's what I was asking a little bit ago. You thought they were there because you doing your own bullshit,
right,
and then later you found out, oh fuck, is Jimmy
yeah,
got you caught up in something that you had no involvement in
absolutely,
whatsoever,
hell no.
just because you loaned him your vehicle because his car had a dead battery.
Yep. He drove my shit to meet an informant, and they put me in the conspiracy charge, bro. That's easy. That's how easy it is. You would just be standing next to a motherfucker and catch a spirit.
And which is crazy because you said already Jimmy knew that was an informant. Everybody knew.
Yeah, everybody said that Coop was a cop. He was working. Everybody knew in the hood. You know what I mean?
Man,
Like from our neighborhood, everybody already knew. Like, hey, don't fuck with Coop, man. That's police. But Jimmy, like I said, man, all you know how they say all money ain't good money? Jim
Yeah.
fucks with it all. He don't care. He would have served you if you was the well, he did. He did serve that.
He didn't care. He's out.
He didn't give a fuck. He served. He's like, oh, Coop ain't the police. They're hating on him. Like everybody does. But shit, he ended up being the police.
Damn. So to get back to this, you didn't find none of this out until you're home for about, you said till after New Year's, I think it was.
A little after New Year's, they came and got us.
And how'd that day playing out?
Man, it was good until they came and got us. I was in the house, and my brother finally got me out,
Yeah.
and we went and got something to eat. And he went down to the car lot to pick up some money.
Yeah.
He loaned dude down at the car lot. We used to be down there all the time. He loaned him some money. He's like going down to the car lot, follow me down there. I'm like, all right, bet. So, he already pulls off. I'm following him. He gets there before I do. And a neighborhood cop started fucking with him. They knew he had a warrant. They was already looking for us that day. They already been past my mom's looking. So, and the car lot was right across the street from my mom's anyway. So,
Wow.
he pulled in, and the cop Bernard used to fuck with everybody in the neighborhood. So he already knew Jim. As soon as he pulled in, he pulled up on Jim and started fucking with him.
That's crazy.
So,
How'd you end up over there with the cops?
man, his girl called like, man, the cops down here fucking with Jimmy. I'm like, man, I'm coming down the street.
Right.
So I ended up pulling up, talking shit like, man, you always fucking with everybody but Nor. And so I told Jim, like, man, just call me if you get a bond, I'll bond you out.
Yeah.
So I started walking to my car, and then he was like, where are you going? You got a warrant too? I'm like, I'm trying to hop into my car real quick. His dumb ass grabs me. I'm like, damn, I knew I shouldn't have came out the house that day, man.
Well, you just block a little way to your car, so he's gonna
Crazy, man. So, but soon as they got us,
Yeah.
the U.S. Marshals and the DA was coming to my mom's house to kick the door in.
Oh wow.
Like, they pulled up deep. So,
Damn. So what they pop up over there to train?
well, they was they called him and told him that they had us in custody.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
So they come over there and get you.
But they took us down to the federal building and took us to court that same day.
Oh wow. Straight to court?
Straight to court.
Damn.
It was around 1 o'clock or something in the afternoon.
That's insane.
When you get arrested,
You still haven't even recovered from any of your gunshot wounds. I mean, you're still in recovery at this point. That's insane.
well, I'm still all shot up, man, and they ain't get,
You still got your colostomy bag and everything?
no, I just got it all.
Just got it.
Just got it all, yeah. I just got it all easy. And I was still shot up a lot, still healing.
Was he still taking care of your wounds while
Yeah, hey, they was still open and shit. I still had big open wounds, but they ain't care. They took us to the federal building, took us to court that same day. It was crazy because I ain't know, the feds are different. They play different. So when they grabbed you when they grabbed you up, they take you straight to court.
Wow.
So, and I thought I was bonding out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, I'm bonding. I'm talking shit to them. I'm bonding out. They're like,
Right.
you ain't bonding out on this. So I was like, shit, you crazy. I got money.
Right.
I'm getting out. Come and find out.
You
I
ain't
ain't get out. Hell nah, they kept my ass.
That's insane. That's crazy. I mean, when did you find out you wasn't bonding out the same day?
Nah,
Or was that a separate hearing?
the next day we went back to get another bond to get out, and they
Yeah.
like hold them for detention. Some crazy. I'm like, detention shit. I mean, they're like, so that's what they say over the Fed, hold them for detention. So I never got out until they released me from prison.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
That's crazy.
I couldn't get a bond, man. Only way you get a bond over in the Feds, if you don't have no record and never been in trouble, you can get a bond. You know what I mean? Luckily, your ankle monitor. So that's the only way you get out on that. Unless you want a 501k. And a lot of people got that on their record.
What's that?
Telling. It's snitch boys.
Oh, so it literally shows it right there on the record.
Hell, it tells you in your paperwork. Like, if you tell that 501k, it'll be down. It's a downward departure in your paperwork and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, so that's what you mean by their papers.
Yeah, that thing I got tattooed.
Yeah.
That means that says no 501k on me, baby. Nowhere. But a lot of people can have 501ks on their paperwork. It doesn't mean that they're a rat. It can mean that they forfeited money, a house, shit like that too.
Oh, gotcha.
So I learned a lot of shit too, you know what I mean? But it'll say, such and such work with the United States government. It didn't say the fight, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll say you cooperated.
So your name will be in the statement.
Indeed, it will be. It'll be in your shit. Hell yeah. And plus, now with your paperwork, like everything is typed in the courtroom.
Yeah.
That's what people want when I say people want their paperwork at the
Right.
That's what people want to look at. That's what they want, though. That's what they want to see. You know, your paperwork when you get to the USPs. They don't play no games. If you ain't got that, when I got there, you know, only had 9 months. They told me like, "Hey, bro, you got a week to get me your paperwork. You ain't got that paperwork, you out of here."
Wow.
And they ain't playing.
So they wanted you to roll out.
Well, they knew my brother was down. They knew his shit was good. I knew I wasn't no snitch. I knew
Right.
I wouldn't even try to attempt to even walk no USPR if I knew I was a rat. You know what I mean? So I knew I was A1. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I was a rat, I would have checked in. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have walked it because I knew they're crazy and they don't play no games with that shit. So I knew I was A1, man.
Nice.
They ain't no joke.
Did you think
Bullshit.
Did you, like, sit down with the detectives or anything? Or is it when the feds came on us? Yeah.
Hell, man. No,
I'm saying, like, did they do questioning or anything?
no, they just don't listen. They grab you, take you straight down. If you want to talk to them, you could talk to them.
Oh, okay.
You know, they'll ask you, you want to tell, stay out. You know what I mean? They'll ask you if you want to tell. That's all they want you to do is tell.
Right, they want you to talk.
Hell yeah, they want you to tell.
It's not like in the movies where, you get arrested and they take you into the questioning room, start
I
questioning.
mean, they can, like, if they'd arrest you, they can, like, you ain't got to go to jail right now. We could let you, you know what I mean? They could pull any type of strings they want.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? But they ain't act. They just said this. Hey, do you want to tell? You got somebody to tell on? I laughed at them, like I'm bonding out, and it never happened because I didn't get out of jail until I got out of prison.
That's crazy. That's insane. How long did you guys sit in county?
15 months in a county jail. Go back and forth. You know, take you back and forth. Postpone it for 3 months, 6 months. They have you sitting over in the county jail waiting.
So you're constant back and forth.
Back and forth, man.
How was it with all your wounds and stuff? Was your foot still healing or what?
Yeah, I healed up in the county jail.
Damn. That's insane. What'd your what'd your brother say? What'd you say to your brother when you found out it was because of his ass?
It's always because of his ass.
Yeah, every time you've been locked up, from what I understood, was because of your
His ass, yeah. I'm always taking cases for his punk ass. I
man.
mean, so it's crazy. Yeah, so it's. I told him after we found out that we got his motion, and he found out that he kept meeting Brian, the dude, or
Yeah,
dude Cooper at the same spot. That's how we knew who it was. I'm like, damn, man, everybody told you not to fuck with him. Dumbass, you still man. Stupid.
was you guys in the same cell or?
When we was up on the 5th floor,
Okay,
and on the 5th floor they got the bars you can see through the cell. So it's basically we was in the cell next to each other and shit.
gotcha.
So
Oh, so you can holler across?
well, we talk shit through the bars and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, we get to see each other every day.
That's funny. Man, I've been trying to find him.
Man, I was mad at him for a long time, but like I said, after we go into court and everything and doing all that stuff.
I want to ask you real quick because I know we talked about this off the mics before we even started our episode here. You were telling me that everybody in county was telling you that you're going to be wasting time and money just for an attorney.
Yeah.
Why was that?
Man, everybody, I guess these people already been in the Fed joint and then came back, is telling me over here, like, don't get an attorney, just get a public defender.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, you must be crazy. I'm getting the attorney, but I didn't know that they was telling me the truth, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was wasting my money. Exactly what I did. I could have used money.
You just put it up.
Yeah, I could have used that and saved it, but I just gave it all to that attorney for nothing. I gave him free money.
Wow.
And I did. Because he didn't do nothing for me.
So this whole court case, you just wasted money.
Wasted money, man. So
I mean, what was your attorney saying?
anything that
And what was your brother's attorney saying?
trying to get him to tell on me.
What?
Yeah, his lawyer was trying to get him to tell on me.
What'd you say to him?
And I was like, man, you better fire that motherfucker. You know what I mean? But Jim already had he paid I forgot what he said he paid for his attorney, but it don't even matter. He's sitting there telling you to tell on me.
Right.
And Jim's like, man, I already got, I don't want to fire him. I'm like, man, this motherfucker tell you to. Jim should have fired him, but Jim would have used him anyways. He is a snitch ass attorney. I forgot what his name was. Somebody told Jimmy to use him in a county jail. Jim got him. That motherfucker is a straight rat.
I don't know what makes it worse, the fact that his attorney was telling him to tell on his own brother, or the fact your brother could have got you off by telling the judge
So yeah.
that you had no ties to anything. And you didn't find out until later, right?
Well, my attorney told Jim all he has to do and stand up and say, "My brother had nothing to do with it."
Which you didn't.
I didn't sell, didn't do nothing. Jim just drove my car to meet that dude, Coop.
That's
You know what I
just
mean?
Dave.
Informant, the CI dude or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean?
So what, they got your tag or something?
Yeah, they got my tag number, so they put us, they thought we was together
Okay.
selling drugs.
So it's your business partners, essentially.
Pretty much, you know what I mean? That's how they try to use, but all he had to do was stand up, and I wouldn't have went to jail at all. He was like, "I don't wanna go to jail by myself." I'm like, "What?"
What the fuck are you gonna jail by himself?
Yeah, I said, "We ain't going to the same penitentiary." You know what I mean? And then I'm like, "Who's gonna take care of me and everybody, man?" You know what I mean?
That's kind of a funny statement because he says that, then it makes me think, who the hell else would he have taken down with him if it wasn't you? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, really think about
I
it
want
because he doesn't
shut
want to go.
his ass, man, for that shit. Cause I coulda walked straight out there.
Yeah,
Like, free y'all, and he told me he didn't wanna go to jail. I said, "Man, you a stupid motherfucker." Like, I'm telling him to say it, he don't wanna say it. He's talking about he don't wanna go to jail by himself. I'm like, "Man, I've never heard nobody say that."
that's
Man, he in my mind when he said that shit.
that's crazy.
Man, dude.
So when did you guys get sentenced? Do you remember,
Shit.
or do you remember what the judge said?
Oh, man, they lied to you over, man, listen, cause we was asking our attorney to try to keep us close, cause
Right.
I'm listening to people telling me, man, tell them you wanna stay close, you wanna stay, cause your parents and listen, man,
Yeah.
I don't give anybody that tells you you don't believe none of that shit. The judge can't do nothing for you, nothing.
Yeah.
Once you get in BOP's custody, they tell you where you going.
Wow.
Cause my record and shit, I was, all the shit I kept like copping out to, like tickets and assaults and all that shit I had on my record.
Yeah.
That shit just build me up, you know what I mean? That shit keeps building and building. They look at that shit, they use all that shit against you.
Wow.
Your juvenile past and
Yeah.
all that shit, they use all that shit against you, man.
Why? Because it's fat, or is that?
It's just they use all your criminal shit against you because they put you in a category.
Oh,
You know
wow.
what I mean? So,
So that is that where they determine to put you, like what level of prison?
hell
Like
yeah. Yep.
maximum to non?
Yep. They got super max, and then what I mean, mediums, lows, and
Yeah.
champs and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like I said,
M was in the camp, wasn't he?
who?
M.
Yeah. He went to a camp. I'm always at Town, West Virginia.
Man, I looked at the prison. I was.
It was sweet down there. It was sweet. Like, it was dope down there. It was like a campus. It was like
Yeah.
a campus.
It looked like a college almost.
Yeah.
It looked like my school, my vocational school I went to. So me and a friend, we were sitting down, and we were looking at the image of it on Google Earth. And they had a tennis court.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep, they had it all down. It was slick down there. That's why I said his time was sweet down there. I know his time probably went fast too.
when I thought about prison, especially on the level he was, I was thinking like some maximum shit.
Uh,
But then I looked at the prison he went to, and I'm just like, that's like a resort.
well, plus M ain't getting in a lot of trouble though when he was a kid though. Anyway, you
Right.
know what I mean, he kind of stayed low. You know what I mean? Like, we was running wild, doing all types of shit. So we just that shit just kept building up. So they go, like I said, they go off your record. So
That's insane.
they didn't put you. That's why I said my brother Jim had all types of crazy shit on him. So they put his ass to a USP. You know
Damn.
what I mean? But that's why I went back to a USP. They sent me to Big Sandy when I went back on my violation.
Oh, that was your second time,
Yeah, I went
right?
back. Yep.
Because you got out on your probation.
Did that for years, man. Did 3 years. I went back on my last day. They violated me on my last day, man. It's crazy. Some bullshit.
Man, that's insane.
Yeah.
Last day.
Last day, I was laying on the couch. My attorney called me like, "Hey, he violated you, man. So stay low." I'm like, "Damn, man," because I thought he was gonna try to reinstate me.
Yeah.
Like, put me back on probation because I went out of town.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Nah, they're violating." He was like, "I knew they was gonna do that." I'm like, "Damn." So
That's crazy.
I ended up going back on a violation. They sent me to Big Sandy. I think they was trying to kill me when they sent me there.
Man,
You know what I
that's
mean?
crazy. Let's go back here. What was the first prison you went to? Do you remember?
Beckley, West Virginia.
How was that going
It
there?
was a medium high. It was all right though. It was laid back. You know what I mean? I was down there with a lot of people. That's why I say a lot of people from my city was there.
Oh, so you knew
Yeah,
like.
yeah, there was a whole bunch of homeboys down there with me. So as I got there, time went fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it was all right, man.
That's crazy. Was politics really big in that?
I mean, they did not there. More or less, in them USPs, they politic there. white cells,
Why do you think it works like that there?
it's man, they keep you it's crazy how they do it, man, but it's fucked up. Got white cells, black cells, Mexican cells. You know what I mean? You can only if you're a white boy, you got white cells. You can sell it with a white boy. You can't sell it with no blacks, no Mexicans, nothing.
You know what I find so crazy? It's okay for that to happen in a prison, but if I out here in the street, if I owned a restaurant said whites only, that'd be all hell breaks loose.
It's crazy, man, but that's just how it is in there, man.
And it's nothing like it's the rules of the prison. It's just the
Well,
people make the rules.
the guards don't shit.
Right. It's the inmate.
When I got there, when I got to US, when I got to Big Sandy the USA, man, the inmates was telling me where I was going, not the guard. Like he was like, you up here in this cell right here. I'm like, damn, like, you know what I mean? He took me to my cell, told me this is my cell. Like, I didn't even talk to the guards, none. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, you did tell me that story. I mean, when you walked in, you didn't have yet.
dog, that's about to kill me. That's about to kill my ass over that shit because, you know, I'm at a USP and they're like, I'll go up and say, hey, guard, like, dude was like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, what's up? He's like, you'll never go up here and talk to nobody without nobody being here with you. You know, because it's like a witness.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they think you're snitching or telling.
Right.
So you gotta have a
And that's your
witness.
first day in.
Man, they'll kid, man. Yeah, the USPs, man, they'll fuck you up, bro. For
That
real.
is crazy.
So I'm like, man, I'm just trying to get a bed, man. I got a bed. And he was like, you know what I mean? I'm like, all right, yeah, that makes sense.
Was that like a whole different experience from your first prison?
Hell yes. Yeah.
That sounds way different.
Oh, bro. What, man, listen. It was no joke there, bro. Believe it. But every day they find big ass hawks, knives. That's what they call them in the penitentiary, hawks. Man, long as my motherfucking arm, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Every day man, I'm telling you, it was crazy.
That's insane.
They said one time, I think it was down there when my brother was there in Big Sandy. They said at one time there was 488 murders in 1 year.
Were you and your brother in at the same time? At Big Sandy?
Nah, nope. He went to Big Sandy, did his time, came home, and then when he was home, that's why I told you, you know.
Also, he came
violate.
He went in.
Yeah, I violated, and I was going back where he was coming home. He was getting out the halfway house and shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So.
Man.
But he told me, I'm talking to him, he's like, hey, man, don't do this. They're going to tell you this. And that's why I told you when we was talking, when I pulled up on the bus at the Big Sandy, they was like, if you a snitch, if your paperwork ain't right, you a baby raper, any of that shit. If you know your shit ain't right and you got skeletons in your closet, you can't walk this yard. You better check in. And there was only 5 white boys on the bus with me, and only 2 of them walked. It was me and another white boy.
Damn.
The other ones checked in.
By checking in, they go straight to the hole. Means
Straight
there
to
can't
the
be
hell,
calculation.
No, they put you, they lock because you're scared. Your paperwork ain't right or something's wrong with you. You can't walk.
What do you mean by paperwork ain't right?
You ain't walking no USPR, no USP without your paper. Your paperwork, you got to say, is make sure that you ain't the police, you ain't hot.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, you got to make sure your shit right, bro. If you're not,
So, like, you're not like an informant.
you a snitch, you ain't walking. They don't throw no pizza parties there, bro. They'll kill your ass. Believe that.
And I'm sure definitely for the diaper snipers out there.
Man, listen, anybody that fucks with kids and old people in the joint, you dead, bro.
Yeah.
That's over for you. Yeah.
That's good.
Hell yeah, that's good.
That's real good.
Hell yeah, kill your ass, man. That's how it should be. If we're fucking with any kids, man, die immediately.
The courts should do that.
Yeah, there's suffers for that shit. It's crazy because I could get caught with a brick and do 20 years, but a motherfucker can rape and get 2 years or a year or 6 months or probation or some type of bullshit. That ain't right, man.
I mean, what was that guy's name? Mike Davis, 10 TV News.
Oh yeah,
You remember? Fucking diaper sniper, man. He had like all that child bullshit,
man.
Yeah, and they gave him what, 5 years?
Some I don't even know what they gave it for real.
Yeah, I don't even.
Probably nothing.
That's insane. And I know
how they do it though.
I know dope boys and went for longer over bullshit. So they didn't even catch him with.
It ain't even about drugs.
Conspiracy.
It ain't got to be about drugs. It could be about anything though, man. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. They're lenient as fuck on these raping, diaper sniping faggots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Like, even a basic assault can lane you longer than what they can.
Well, yeah, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It's just disgusting to me, man.
Yeah. Man, with all that being said, that is so true, Ricky.
The shit's crazy, man. There's a lot of fucked up shit, man.
I'm telling you, Haiti's got their priorities wrong with all this. But
Institutional.
yeah, well, we're gonna end it off on here, and we're gonna come back next episode. We're gonna talk about you finally walking away from prison, never wanting to go back.
Hell nah, I never want to go back.
Next episode, we're gonna talk about what you did after prison. Did you go back to the gang? What'd you do, Ricky?
You'll never know.
You'll find out next episode.